Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. If you haven't already, please subscribe and click on the notification bell down below so you don't miss any updates. Thank you. After Ibim told the witch Adamaninipo what she came to the forest to do, the witch laughed wickedly and invited Oibim into her hut. Heartbroken and tired of life, Oibim followed the witch. The hut reeked of death, with human skulls hanging everywhere. The witch immediately ordered Oibim to sit on the floor, and Oibim obeyed, although she was scared and terrified by the large number of skulls she was seeing in the hut. After Oibim sat down, the witch disappeared into a small room, returning with 2 eggs, one big and one small. The witch asked Oibim to choose one from the egg. Oibim, with a shaky hand, chose the small egg. Surprised, the witch asked Oibim if she was certain about her choice, and Oibim nervously affirmed. Again, the witch brought out 2 cups, one large and one small. She asked Oibim to choose one, and Oibim chose the small one, although she didn't understand the witch's intentions. Finally, the witch presented her with some tubers of yam. She asked Oibim to peel and cook them, and after preparing them, she should sit majestically and eat it. Oibim, still yet to understand the witch's intentions, did as she was told by preparing the meal. After preparing the meal, Oibim asked herself,
"Is it right for me to eat this food? I don't think it's right, because in the orphanage they taught us to serve elders first before eating our own meal. I think I should serve the witch first."
With that, Oibim took a plate of yam and served the witch. The witch was thoroughly impressed by Oibim's ingenuity and was exceedingly pleased with all that she had accomplished that night. With a warm smile, Adamaninipo accepted the meal from Oibim's hands, her eyes shining with gratitude. As she took her first bite, she was transported by the explosion of the flavors. The dish was truly exceptional. She relished every piece until she had finished all crumbs. After the witch ate to her satisfaction, she told Oibim she wouldn't harm her, but had one last task for her. She instructed Oibim to stay in one of the bedrooms in the hut, and that she should make sure she had her chosen items with her in the room. She promised to make it easy for her to return home the next day. Although Oibim, still frightened, reluctantly went to bed. The next morning, to Oibim's surprise, she woke up unharmed. When she turned around, she saw the witch Adamaninipo standing beside her. She instructed Oibim to pick up a mat in the room and take it outside and sit on it. When she did exactly what the witch Adamaninipo had told her to do, the witch again instructed her to place the egg and the cup in a large bag. And she also told her that when she returned to her village, she could ask the bag for anything and it would provide all her needs. With that, Adamaninipo bid Oibim farewell and gave her directions that would lead her to her village. Following the witch's directions, Oibim safely returned to her village. She spoke to the bag as the witch had instructed. Instantly, the bag produced money, clothes, and all she needed. Oibim was overjoyed. She knew that this was the beginning of a turnaround in her life. While she was walking down to Aribal's house, Oibim overheard the villagers discussing about the cancellation of the contest, but she paid little attention to it. When she finally arrived, Aribo and Nom were shocked to see her. They assumed the witch had devoured her. Aribo and Nom began questioning her, saying,
Oyibim, do you mean that the witch did not devour you? I sent you into the forest to get fire. You did not even get the firewood. Is that the firewood you're carrying in your hand? What kind of black bag is that? Give me, let me see it. Give it to me, let me see it. You mean the witch did not devour you and you came back
remember I
alive?
told you, this girl is too clever for my liking. This girl is too clever for my liking. She went into the forest and came back. Forest that people go and don't come back. This girl went into the forest and came back. Why won't we deal with her? Give me that bag.
Aribo and Nom were so curious about the bag, but whenever they tried to take it from her, the bag would prick them painfully. That night, Aribo and Nom invited Oyibim to their room and began questioning her about her experience in the forest. Aribo asked,
Oyibim, do you mean Adam and Inipo did not harm you in that forest? Is that what you are telling me? Oyibim, when you entered that forest, you mean Adam and Inipo didn't do anything to you? And why did you carry bags full of money, dollars and clothes? How come? The Adam and Inipo that I know always kill people when they go into the forest. How come? Please tell us.
Exactly. Mama, you're very right. Oyibim, what happened in that forest? Tell us. Me too. I want to go and experience this loads of money that he came back with that I cannot touch, that Mama cannot touch too. Tell us.
Oyibim recounted everything to Aribo and Nom. And after she told them, Aribo decided to send Nom to the forest to acquire wealth, as Oyibim had. The next night, Nom bid Aribo farewell and set out for the forest. She walked majestically into the forest, having the hope that Adam and Inipo won't hurt her, but make her rich. When she got into the deepest part of the forest, she also started singing,
Adam and Inipo, give me the cup of wealth. I need the cup of wealth. Where are you? Come out now and give me the cup of wealth. Give me the egg of wealth. I am here for you.
Soon enough, the witch appeared right behind Nom. The witch Adam and Inipo asked, saying,
Young lady, what are you doing in my territory at this time? What are you doing here? Do you want to die?
Nom turned around and said to the witch,
Wow, Adam and Inipo, is this you? I'm so happy to see you. Please, I am not here to die. I am here to receive wealth just like Oyibim has received. I am also here to have my own share of the wealth. Oyibim alone cannot have wealth that nobody can touch. I am also here to take all the tax and to receive my wealth as well.
The witch smiled and nodded in approval and led Nom into her hut. Just like with Oyibim, the witch asked Nom to sit on the floor. But instead of sitting on the floor, Nom searched around and found a chair. She sat on the chair and told the witch she would never sit on the floor. The witch smiled and nodded once more. Just like with Oyibim, the witch offered Nom a choice once more to choose between two eggs, a large and a small one. Without wasting a little bit of time, Nom chose the large one. Again, the witch repeated the process with the two cups, and Nom selected the large one. She smugly thought she had drank large amount of tea with the cup when she returned home. The witch again gave her some potatoes to cook and eat. But she returned the potatoes to the witch, saying she had never cooked at home and she would never cook elsewhere. She told the witch to prepare the potatoes for her, and she was very hungry. The witch smiled and took the potatoes into the kitchen and began cooking. After cooking, she served Nom a plate of potato. Nom immediately started eating the meal without even saying a thank you to the witch. She ate till she was satisfied. The next morning, the witch gave Nom a large bag and sent her on her way, warning her not to open it until she reached home. Greedily, Nom hurried back to the village, eager to see the treasures inside the bag. When she arrived, she told her mother Aribo to lock all the doors and the windows because she never wanted anyone to see the content of the bag. She was certain that she and Aribo were about to become the richest people in Amaso. After they looked everywhere, she asked her mom about Oibim. She told her mom that she hasn't seen Oibim since she returned from the forest. Aribo laughed and told Nom that she had chased Oibim out of the house because she was of no use anymore and she couldn't even access the bag she came back with from the forest. However, without caring much about Oibim and the whereabouts, Nom and Aribo opened the bag. When they opened the bag, instead of seeing riches, they were shocked to their bones to what they saw. They saw poisonous reptiles poured out, filling everywhere in the house. Aribo screamed at Nom, blaming her for bringing death instead of wealth. Nom in turn began blaming her mother for bringing her up poorly. She stated that if she had been taught better, she wouldn't have acted greedily. Soon, their argument was cut short as some reptiles descended upon them and devoured them till their deaths. A week later, when the villagers noticed Aribo and Nom's absence, they went to their house. When they arrived, they forced the door open, but they were shocked to their bones as to what they found. They found the remains of Aribo and Nom and the remains of reptiles. Horrified, the villagers ran out of the hut to look for Oibim to ask her some questions. When they found her, they asked her if she knew what had happened to Aribo and Nom. She replied and told them she had no idea about whatever that had happened to them, but she had idea about their greed of wanting to acquire wealth from the witch Adamaninipo. The villagers again consulted the community pastor. He confirmed that Aribo and Nom's wickedness and greed led them to their early demise. From that day on, Aribo's house was abandoned and overgrown with grass and feared by everyone who saw it as a curse. Oibim, who was now a wealthy woman, used her newfound wealth to feed the needy children in the village and also built a larger orphanage for the village. There are 3 key morals to this tale. 1. Kindness and humility leads to reward. 2. Greed and envy destroys. 3. Every choices you make, be it good or bad, it all has consequences. Hi everyone, thanks for watching. I would like to take this opportunity to extend my warmest wishes for a Merry Christmas in advance. Bye!